So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. Gerrard, and this is Ronaldo. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Gerrard. Spread neatly. It's a loose ball. And again! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's following up! It's off target and by quite a way. And here's Batistuta. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Raul. Jim Hood. And De Bruyne! It's their first effort on goal.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. Portugal are looking to go forward now. And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away. And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Looking for options for movement. Could be danger here. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Cannavaro. Nuno Mendes. Rijkaard. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both tries one from range. And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Caceres gets across to intercept that. De Bruyne! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And this is Ronaldo. Vitinha. He has found the way through. Can he finish? Caceres kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Pelé. It's run loose here. Raul. And here's Gerrard. Tries to play it through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Portugal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Bastoni is there to clear. He shifted it to the flank. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
And he's taking no chances there. Batistuta, and Batistuta! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Adams. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's Count. Count will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, no joy this time. And that is well cleared. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Messi! Messi! From another planet! About as smooth as it gets. And Portugal score first. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with
And Batistuta! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective...
He'll try from distance! Oh, belter! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the comeback is complete. You just know there is no stopping that.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, it's come loose. Can he stop it going out? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Tries a shot! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted. And this is Pele! Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That was a given, it always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Number 10.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Lionel Messi.
Portugal leading now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Pele! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely...
And a chance! Goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
All of a sudden we have a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Tries a measured ball, goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Picks out Vitinha! Oh, it's hit the post. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Van Bouten gets over and intercepts. Half-time getting close now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Robertson. Great vision.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's through here. That's a shade optimistic. Khan gets it away. Gabriel. De Bruyne. Rijkaard.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That pass isn't the best. Vitinha is always looking to break lines. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Couch. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Space for him to turn and look. De Bruyne. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Portugal find themselves ahead at the end of a goal-rich first half. It is great entertainment here. Back on the way then. Gerrard. And that should get the job done. And they're quick to get it back. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ball has bounced loose now. David Villa. It's a good run down the right. And this is Batistuta. Oh, and Batistuta! And a neat finish. It's level again. What a match we have.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Takes a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
De Bruyne producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Tries to pass it through. Batistuta! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Nepal have their lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, there's the clearance. Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. And he's got a real chance! Well taken goal. And he is just ripping it up. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, there's
Chance! Goal! Portugal! They've got their lead back! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Portugal with the lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Rijkaard. Caceres. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gabriel. Mendes cuts out the pass. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's made its way to him. He's going for goal! Nicely spread. And he's worked it through. Out for a throw. Raul. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, super find. De Bruyne receives it in a wide position. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Robertson. And this is Couch. Khan with the clearance. Caceres. Deftly away. Rijkaard. That's a little off target. Vitinha chips it through. And he's in on goal. a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. It's their second corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Counts, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. Portugal needed that, they really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Nicely weighted ball. And they've got rid.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Gerrard. Pele. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Van Bouten. Gerrard. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's gone looking for safety. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Nepal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Gerrard. That has ended up in no man's land. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 10, Messi. Number 23, Vitinha.
And he's managed to gift it back.
Coming on the field, number 11,
Hoisted
Neymar.
upfield by the keeper.
Number 19,
And he's intervened well there.
Frank Lampard.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Portugal moments now away from seeing this one out. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, just shot a goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Substitution for Portugal, number 7, Cristiano
So a bit of a
Ronaldo.
revolving door here.
Coming on to
Lots
replace
and lots
him
of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Nepal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Taken back almost at once. Now it's Villa. Well, nicely intercepted. Khan getting this one clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Might want to be careful there.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's had it nicked away.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That looks a decent ball. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Batistuta. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Raul. It's Raul! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Raul clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's quick to get rid. Can he get it through? Well, played right into his path.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, he's done very well to take that back. Decent chance!
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity.
Takes a shot! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Played into space. De Bruyne. He's a sharp little ball here, and it's been hooked away. And he's in on real chance! Sensational from David Villa! A finish right from the top draw! And they're threatening to fly away here! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Now, can they get him away? Think David Villa! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
De Bruyne goes short. Nice control. And this is Raul. And the shot! It's out for a goal kick.
Natal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Adams.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Looking to play him in. Pass is just off target. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's in one. He's having a shot! And a neat finish! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter.
And he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Looking for options for movement. And this is Count. Raul. It's Raul! Oh, the ball's run loose here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's De Bruyne. Rijkaard. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Shot could be on. Shot, surely! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Raul, nicely shaped ball. And it's Robertson. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. It's not an especially good pass, that. Robertson. Rijkaard. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta. Nuno Mendes proves too strong. And this is Pele. De Bruyne. Batistuta. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Raul. Oh, that's nice. De Bruyne. De Bruyne! Oh, he's just got under that.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Rijkaard. Raul. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And it's Batistuta. And it's been played through. It's Count! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Count actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. He's rising! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Batistuta is offering a right smile there.
Robertson. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gerrard. Tries to play it through. And this is Pele! Well, now it's a race for the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Batistuta. That is good strength. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Count.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It'll be a throw-in. Raul. Raul! Oh, good finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Perfect placement. And that is indeed the final act. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Away we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Raul. Now it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Caceres. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now this could be... And a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's there to clear it. Nepal has the chance to go the other way. And this is De Bruyne! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
He's having a pop! No, not quite.
De Bruyne clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Ronaldo is onto this. Taken back almost at once. Vitinha, spread it left. And he thumps it clear. Batistuta.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And it's made its way to him. An uncompromising challenge. And he's heaved it away. And this is Pele. De Bruyne. And the counter is on. Vitinha. And it's Mendes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance! He's kept it out just.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And he's taking no chances there. Nepal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Count. He's on it. Can he get away? And he's found a way past. And he can clear it away. Pele being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise...
Just the keeper in. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? He's found a way through. Gerrard. And he's picked out the run. No, that's been intercepted. And he's gone looking for safety. Messi. And that's an errant pass. Adams gets it away. Now it's Pele. And that's a good ball. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Portugal have themselves a chance from the spot. So where will he go? That is some save from Khan!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's there to get it away. Nuno Mendes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. De Bruyne. Vitinha. Rijkaard. And here's Messi. Now it's Pelé. Oh, truly brave defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game.
Chance for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Nepal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity
Substitution
to
for
launch that
Portugal.
counter.
Number 23, Vitinha. Coming on to replace him is number 19,
And he's not going to get any
Frank
further than that. That has been cut short. No way through. This looks promising. Can he finish? It's a goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So now the difference is 3. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. De Bruyne. Oh, he's having a go! And it's in! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Nepal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Oh, I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Messi, great vision. Stood up well to him there. Portugal have their third corner. Messi with the short one. Has to go back here. And now they can spring out of defence. De Bruyne, good driving run. Engages and forces him off the ball. Van Bouten defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rijkaard, and the pass is intercepted. Now it's Batistuta. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely pass, but can he get... And the finish! Gabriel can clear it away. Rijkaard. Now it's Pelé. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he can thump it away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's Rijkaard. Rijkaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Nuno Mendes. Rijkaard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out again for a throw-in. Delivered low. Bastoni clears without hesitation. Not the most accurate pass. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Raul. Threads one in. Shapes to shoot! That's another chance! And yes, it's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Has been indicated.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That has ended up in no man's land. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Pele. That's a sharp pass. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Gerrard. And that is as far as it goes. Portugal cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Clipped into space. Now it's Villa. Tries from a long way out. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Nepal certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, easy pickings there. Threads one in. Oh, played right into his path. A lot of... There's the shot! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's been hooked away. That's gone for a throw-in. Oh, what a mistake! Adams. Rijkaard. De Bruyne. Now it's Villa. Can he get it through? Batistuta. Nuno Mendes. Rijkaard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And this is Raul. And he's only too happy to take that back. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Bastoni. And it's Rijkaard. And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nuno Mendes. He's found space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that would have been some goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
Mendes makes the interception. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Raul. Vitinha. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well, that looks a good ball through. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Vitinha. Nicely weighted ball. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Knocks it into space. And this is Ronaldo. Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets. Tries to pass it through. Raul. Looking for options for movement. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Pelé. He's a sharp little ball here. No, it's come to nothing. And he can clear it away. And that's been won straight back. That's Rijkaard. Tries to play it through. And this is Ronaldo. Goes for a shot! Ronaldo! Superb! A finish right from the top draw. And this is getting better and better. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So that's two now without reply. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Raul. Now it's Batistuta. Played with finesse. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Count. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, this is a great position. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. 15 minutes till half-time. That's a cute ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Some resolute defending there. All the way back. Portugal have hit a quick-fire double here.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Looking to play him in. Gerrard. And he was alert to it. Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's in! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And this is Pele. He shoots! Brilliant from Pele! About as smooth as it gets. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Portugal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's being urged to shoot. He's having a shot! And he's missed it. Vitinha. Oh, super find. Oh, almost a 6th. Robertson cuts out the pass. Now it's Couch. Great vision. Good take, and is he in? Dealt with nicely by the defence.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Couch. Rijkaard. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Keeper's got good distance on that. And the referee has blown for half-time. Oh, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Portugal really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Portugal are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And we are back underway. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Batistuta really needed to...
And Batistuta! Well taken goal. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Chance for a shot! And he steered it beyond the post. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. De Bruyne. Well timed, excellent interception. Rijkaard, and he's had it nicked away. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. And it's Cáceres. Bastoni. Adams. Oh, well played, well sorted out. De Bruyne.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pele. Now, can they get him away? Always onto this. That's put paid to the danger. Raul. Cristiano Ronaldo under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's run loose here. And it's Vitinha. David Villa. So what can they make of this? Couch providing an outlet on that flank. Robertson. De Bruyne! De Bruyne! Delightful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. And that has left him in a heap. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Tries from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Khan getting this one clear. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he get on the end of this? It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Robertson. Raul. Stood up well to him there. Pressing high and with purpose. Nuno Mendes. Rijkaard. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Raul was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That has not gone well. Vitinha. And here's Batistuta. He's had it taken off him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, that's a key interception. Raul. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Villa. Cannavaro does well to get it back. David Villa was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution for Portugal, number 23.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, for me, this was the
19.
obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Shapes to shoot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, extraordinary.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And that pass just didn't quite work. He has slightly undercooked that one.
McCall clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quit.
It's roll! What a hit, the save was firm.
McCall really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Roll! He's kept it out just. Gerrard. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. And here's Batistuta. Just eases him off the ball. Rijkaard. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Kout. Van Bouten was in no mood for any of that. Rijkaard. Now it's Pele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gerrard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kout. Looking for the run. Deftly away.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And it's come back to the keeper. No, he's not getting his way this time.
Has been indicated.
And he's worked it through. This might spell danger. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a sharp finish. Just cruising. They are cruising. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution for Portugal.
This is a gloriously
Number 10,
greedy performance.
Messi. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless...